Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. You guys already know it's NJ, me here, but in case it's your first time here, my name is NJ, okay, your favorite person on YouTube. Anyways, you guys, today's video is like a kind of video I don't usually do, okay, because I don't think I've ever come out to like give marital advice and stuff, and not just because I'm not like the advice kind of person, sit down kind of sit down video kind of person, but also because I feel like I have not been married for that long to actually dish out marital advice, although some people may argue that but I just feel like that sometimes. But then this particular topic is something I actually feel like I can actually touch on. I feel like I can actually touch on it because I just lived it, first 1 year of marriage. So yeah, I feel like I kind of have the right to come out and talk about this. I have earned the right to do so. Oh yeah. Okay, this whole thing, like what brought it about? Okay, see, I went out with my husband about 2 days ago, okay, and then his friends came with their wives, and all that. It was just like friends hanging out, and amongst us there was a couple. They are not yet married, they are to get married this Christmas. So we're all talking, and the guys, at some point the guys, they were doing their own thing, and we the ladies, we're just there talking and stuff like that. So like we're all talking, we're in the mood, we're in the zone, everyone was just talking, and somehow we started talking about marriage. And some of these people, some of these ladies that were there, they've been married for 5 years. One has been married for like over 5 years, the other one for like 6. There was one that has been married for more than 4 years, and they were dishing out this marital wisdom. Even me, I was there, I was like nodding. I was like, okay. They were just dishing out wisdom, and I was there nodding and stuff like that. Now when someone is talking and it makes sense and you're just there, oh yeah, that's right, that kind of thing. So as we're all in the zone and I was there picking wisdom here and there, they touched upon something and that was when my brain did cum, and I just anyway, so the bride-to-be, she asked the question, right? She was like, oh, that people always say that the first year of marriage is the most difficult, and stuff like that, and that sometimes when people say that, it scares her, that they keep saying that that first year of marriage, that's when you have like your biggest fight, and that one of our friends told her that after that 1 year of marriage, you and your husband can either come out stronger, closer and all that, or you come out broken. Like that first year of marriage can either make your marriage or break your marriage. And she just wanted to know what they thought, like people dishing out the wisdom. So then one of the wisdom dishers, she was like, well, that's not necessarily the truth, that doesn't necessarily have to be the case, but in fact I think that's not even true. I was like, it's a good. And she looked at me, she was like, yeah, truly, because if you marry your friend, see, I'm sorry, I'm not trying to talk like you in case you're watching this video. Remember, you gave me permission to talk about this. Anyway, she was like, as long as you marry your friend, your best friend, all those little things that cause issues in marriage would not necessarily cause any issues. In fact, they will not cause any issues because this person knows you, you know them, you finish each other's sentences, and blah blah blah, talks like that. And in fact, I don't know when I just told her, hold up, what are you now saying? So that getting married to your best friend, that person that knows you, inside out, have you ever lived with that person before? Have you ever shared a tube of toothpaste with that person before? Like I said to her, yes, I agree, that friendship keeps you people civil, right? That friendship, that love, that's whatever it is, it's the thing that will keep you guys civil, with each other. It's the thing that will prevent one person from hitting the other. It's the thing that will prevent, or that will control whatever, comes out from your mother. How do I put it? It's the thing that will make you guys mind what you say to the other person, and it's not even a guarantee, you get, but it does not prevent, the friendship does not prevent you from having those little issues with your spouse. Even in normal friendship, your friend that knows you very well, you're close and stuff like that, it does not mean that you people will not quarrel. Yes, it just means that maybe you guys will not quarrel over everything, but there must be arguments, there must be something. Like the friendship might just keep you from going crazy, like over, you know, over the top kind of crazy. See, I just know that, see, marrying your friend does not prevent the little scoy that, you know, happens in the first year of marriage, like the early stages. And then she was like, no, but you know, with she and her husband, you know, they didn't fight, you know, she loves and she respects her husband. I was like, listen, that's you and your husband. That's 0.00000000000.1 or something, 0.1, you know, percentage of the whole world, like the married people in the whole world. And so, like, your marriage should not be used like as a mark, as an example of how marriages should go. I'm not saying that my own marriage too should be used as an example, but like, you cannot just put that thing in somebody's head and then they go into a marriage with that with that kind of expectation. So what happens when she gets into the marriage and it's not what you told her? What do you think is gonna happen? See, I told them, see, I believe so much it is important to marry your friend. I believe that with all my heart, right? But that does not prevent all the little things, you know, the little arguments that happens in a marriage, especially those early stages, right? You guys are definitely going to fight over the little things. We're not talking about the big things here. The little things, when I say little things, I mean things like, you know, for somebody you've never lived with, right? You're going to start living with that person. You're going to start sharing the same bed with that person. You're going to start sharing certain things with that person. And you might get married and it could be as simple as you don't like that when the person wakes up, they don't put their pillow back where it's supposed to be. It could be as simple as, oh, that this person just removes their slippers anywhere in the room when they know you like the slippers being put in a particular spot. Someone you've never lived with. Such little things can escalate. You'll be surprised at how far an argument over where to put your shoes, you know, how far it can get. I went ahead to give her an argument, like, for me now, like when me and my husband, when we got married, like those first few weeks, we had an argument about where to put the washing machine. Something as simple as that. He wanted it in one place. I was trying to tell him, oh, don't you think it would be better in this place? And since I'll be the one using it, you know, shouldn't we consider like where I want to put it? Like, shouldn't we consider my own, you know, option? And that was it. And we had this huge fight and it was so crazy. And if it wasn't handled properly, it could have totally broken our marriage. Washing machine that could be kept anywhere, even in the passage if you want, as long as you're comfortable with it. In fact, you can put it in the middle of your sitting room if you want. Something as simple as that. I just went ahead to tell like the bride to be, see, don't be listening to all this, you know, what they call it. Hey, what's the word I'm looking for? Yes, unrealistic. See, don't be listening to all these unrealistic ideas of marriage. You and your husband, you're going to argue over little things. Sometimes it will blow very hot, like very, very hot, and you guys will be mad. But see, all those things, as long as you guys communicate, right? If you communicate, even after a fight, yes, everybody will be angry. This one go their way, that one go their way. But when you calm down, trust me, the man is there thinking about what ways he went wrong, what happened. Due to your way, you are thinking about, oh, what happened? How did we let this thing get this far? At the end of the day, you are going to come together and you're going to talk about it. And trust me, with every argument and then resolution of that, you know, whatever issue it was, somehow you guys get closer. Like your bond becomes stronger, because I feel like after every argument and resolution, like there's this understanding, like you understand this person even better. Right? You understand, okay, they don't like this. They don't like it when I do this way. Whatever went wrong, you guys acknowledge it and you talk about it and you resolve it. And he knows, okay, she doesn't like it when I talk this way or do things like this. And she knows, okay, he doesn't like it too when this happens. Like, somehow you understand each other better and it brings you closer. So even the argument is not even the problem. Is, are you guys going to communicate? Are you going to talk about it at the end of the day? Because it's important to talk about it. Once you talk about it, and of course sometimes too, it's not that easy, because sometimes when you're talking about it, everybody's trying to prove right, there's no issue, and most times one person will have to calm down and just, you know, for peace to reign. And yeah, it's unfortunate, it's mostly always the women, but yeah, that's another discussion on its own. Honestly, personally, I feel like in a marriage, in a relationship, not even necessarily a marriage, if two people that are different, that have never lived together, I just met randomly one day and, you know, became close. If you guys don't argue, like not like big argument or fighting or whatever, like, you know, those little brawls here and there, just little arguments, like I feel like you're just pretending around each other. You're not being yourselves, because you are two different people. You must disagree. There's no way you agree on every single thing. Every single thing. It's not possible. You guys are two different people. You cannot agree on every single thing. You must disagree sometimes. It's normal. Like those little things, like that's why it's not the big things. It's those little things like, you know, oh, you snore when you lie on your back. Please, can you just turn to the side when you're sleeping at night? And then he's like, no, but then I prefer to lie on my back. But when you lie on your back, you snore, and you know I'm a really light sleeper. Once I wake up at night, I will not be able to, you know, go back to sleep again. And that means I'll be awake almost all night. And then in the morning, I'm tired. Oh, but then if I lie on my side, well, my hands hurt. And you know, when my hands hurt, it's probably going to be, it's usually useless the next morning. Like that whole side hurts. Something that's little, small things like that. The truth is, in as much as you know, this person is your friend and you may have dated for 10 years, you know, in our culture, especially in Nigeria, like you've not lived together. It's not like people moved in at some point. You were probably living on your own before you got married and you had to live together. So it's not about like going for, you know, 1 week vacation or 2 weeks vacation. You guys were together for the 2 weeks. That 2 weeks, seriously, you're still trying to, you know, be perfect, avoid, you know, doing this or that so that people will just have a nice time. It's a different thing when you now have to cohabitate together, live together in your home, share everything. It's totally different. Well, this whole thing just led like to a whole discussion. Like there were people on the side of, oh no, it doesn't have to happen that way, you just need to understand each other. And then there were people on, you know, my side, like no matter how you understand each other, best friend where? I mean, you know, they argue with your sisters and your brothers, your siblings, people that you're very close to. So which one is a man that you've never lived with? That there must be arguments. And it's the little things over, oh, you left the remote control on the seat when I normally like it on the table. Little things like that. So like there were two sides, and before we knew it, like other people, you know, start getting involved in the discussion or arguments, as you may have it. It became a whole thing. So many people started weighing in, and honestly, I was so happy it happened, because I felt like, you know, this bride-to-be was getting an unrealistic, you know, view of marriage or expectation of marriage or something like that. Which one is that? This is not true, that you may not even have more than one argument in that first year. Yeah. Where does that one happen? I did not just get that, because me, I know that the first year of my marriage, me and my husband would argue over little things. Ah, God. When I think about them sometimes, I just shake my head. I'm like, NJ, what was that? What was that all about? And it was sometimes like it got so heated that after the fight, I would just be like, what is this? NJ, are you even sure you can do this? It's not just better to tell this man to go and collect his bride price. But then after, you know, I calm down and be like, for this man, Sha, he loves me. He goes out of his way to make me happy. It's not that bad. It's not just this one. We'll figure it out, Jare. So please, if you're about to get married and there's someone there telling you, oh, if you respect your husband, if you love him, if you marry your friend, then you guys don't have to quarrel about anything. Anything he wants, you can just do it for him. You know, just avoid quarrel, because all those quarrels can be avoided. But the thing is, you are not a robot now. Most importantly, you're not even wood. You have your own opinions, and we all want to be heard, right? Respectfully. Of course, we all want to be heard. So it doesn't even make sense to tell somebody, once you're respectful and this one and that one, that doesn't make sense to me. But you know, the truth is, sometimes even when you are so respectful about it, you can still cause little problems, you know, little things here and there. You guys, I know that I have talked a lot, right? I know, and this is usually not my thing. I know that I've talked a lot, but this got me okay. This is something, in fact, if you should have seen me on that day, you know, talking, you know, arguing. I was so passionate about it, and I knew I had to bring it here on YouTube, and that's why I took permission from everybody, you know, the main people that were involved, to be able to share this. Since they already know my stand, it's not like I'll come here and pretend like I said something that I did not say. Okay, so yeah, let's discuss in the comment section. Like, What do you think? Is there truly a way to avoid those little, bros, those little quarrels, in the early stages of marriage? Is it avoidable? Are there actually people that don't even know what I'm talking about? Or do you think it's absolutely, totally inevitable? Like, it has to happen now because there are two different people. Like, what's your stand on this? Let's discuss in the comment section, because in as much as I am, I firmly believe this, on that day you see people, arguing against it and with their own reasons and ways and everything, and you're not in it. Yeah, it kind of makes sense, but you know what you're talking about. So at some point it's making sense and then it stops making sense. So let's just battle it down in the comment section, because I know that even little things like the way they press toothpaste can cause a problem in marriages. But me, I did not allow that one to cause problem between me and my husband, because I buy him his toothpaste and I buy myself my own toothpaste. He can press it from the mouth if he wants, from the anywhere, any side he wants to press it. He has his own toothpaste to do whatever, and I don't interfere. Anywhere he presses, anyhow he wants it, he has it that way. And anyhow I want my own, I have it that way, and he does not interfere as well. So that one is just too little. We cannot be quarreling over that one when we have washing machine to be quarreling over. Okay, now officially I am done blabbing, and I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. Just watching me talk. See, I enjoy watching myself talk. See, not that I don't like doing sit down videos, but I'm not drawn towards it, because I'm not such an expressive person. I'm sure all of you, or most of you, already know that. So I don't I don't levitate. I don't levitate towards sit-down videos. But then when I do, I can sit down and watch that my video 100 times. That's how much I love to listen to myself talk. So I hope you guys have enjoyed listening to me talk. And yes, if you did, please do not forget to like, comment, share, and of course please subscribe to my channel. If you're watching, like, I know that some of you watch on the TV and maybe you cannot subscribe from the TV, but see, you can just take your phone and type Banter with NJ and subscribe. Okay, please subscribe to my channel and let's keep growing this beautiful family. So yeah, I feel like, just like my sister Nelo, I have just done the Lord's work. Let's not enter into anything with unrealistic expectations and things like that. It's good to know that this can be the case or this can be the case too, but you can face anyone. Not just thinking it has to be this way when it could go so many different ways. And so what if it doesn't go that way that you were told it will go? Anyway, for you guys that about to be wed people, Nemelum, e.g. just know that you have to communicate, right? Communication is one of the keys, to a kind of successful marriage, right? But it's not just the communication, no. See, also try to understand, right? Because most times, even during that communication, like if there's an argument and you're trying to resolve it, as one person is trying to tell you this, that, you're just there countering what they're saying in your head. I know, because I do it, or I used to do it. Maybe I should do it now, but not as much as I used to. Anyways, I'm still advising. And so yeah, just listen, not to attack, okay? Listen to understand and then find a solution to the problem. But even if you're listening to attack, don't feel bad. It is normal. I am sure all of us, we've done it, and maybe some of us still do it, because it takes those that have been married for so many years to now know how to not to do it. But for us, we don't do it as much as we used to, because sometimes you have to defend yourself now. And see, if you are like me, someone like me that doesn't exactly like to discuss things with people like you, so you have to be your own voice. Like some people have people that they go to, that their voice of reasoning, right? But if you're like me, you mostly don't want to. That means you have to be your own voice of reason. So as you're there fuming, you're talking yourself down. You have to be that positive voice in your head, like, no, NJ, no, don't listen to attack. No, don't try to counter what he just said. How about just try to understand where he's coming from first? So yeah, that kind of thing. Anyways, I'm going off point. But yeah, just learn to communicate. Don't be afraid when people tell you things like that. Don't be afraid. Yes, you guys will argue over little things, but of course you love each other. You're friends. You're going to talk about it, resolve it, and be even happier. Oh my God, there's just this joy that comes with when you peacefully resolve an issue. Like, it's just there's this peace too. So don't be scared, okay? It happens. And don't judge yourself so harshly when you listen to attack. With time, you will get it. I promise you. So don't worry. It gets easier and better and so much more enjoyable. Okay? As long as you're married to your person, there's no storm you guys cannot... hey, what's the word? What do you do to storms again? There's no storm you guys cannot ride out, okay? Yeah, let's use that as my words are failing me right now. So yes, I am done. And once again, thank you guys for watching. Again, don't forget to like, comment, share, and of course, please subscribe to my channel. And I'm going to see you guys in my next video. Bye!